In dealing with debt today, should you buy now and pay later? We have an expert on hand to help, Matt Schultz, Chief Industry Analyst at LendingTree. Hello to you, Matt.
Hi, Angie. Thanks for having me.
How do the buy now, pay later services work, and where are most found?
Generally speaking, these buy now, pay later loans allow you to finance a purchase interest-free with 4 equal installment payments where you generally pay every 2 weeks. For the most part, people run across these loans for the first time at their favorite retailer's website, and they can be a good deal for consumers who are looking for an alternative to credit. But it's important, as with any financial agreement, that you understand what you're getting into first, because what you don't know can cost you.
How popular is this?
Yeah, they're really popular, and they really took off during the holiday season. What we found in our latest survey at LendingTree is that about 1/3 of shoppers say that they've used it, and about 80% of people who have used them say they'll use it again. And what's really interesting and what bodes well for the future of these products is that about 60% of folks who used these in the past say that they have used them 5 or more times. That's an awful lot of times. May not be the best choice to use them quite that often because it presents a lot of risk of overspending.
Why do you think these loans are catching on?
Yeah, people like these loans because they come with a clarity and transparency, for the most part, that you can't get with credit cards. As long as you handle your business properly, as long as you hold to the terms of the agreement, generally speaking, you will know exactly how much you will have to pay off the loan. You'll know how much each payment will be, and you'll know how long it'll take to pay down that loan. That sort of clarity can be really, really appealing, especially in kind of confusing and challenging financial times like we're in now.
But what do people need to understand about these loans? Can it be a trap?
The most important thing to understand with these loans is the payment schedule, because they can be a little bit unusual. A lot of the most popular of these types of loans require you to make payments every 2 weeks, as opposed to the typical monthly payment that we're used to with mortgages and car payments and things like that. So that's a really big deal, because if you don't understand that, it's a pretty surefire way to get you a late payment, which can cost you money, which can wreck your credit. So that's a really important thing to understand before you sign up. Also, if you don't adhere to the terms of the agreement, you can end up getting hit with interest charges at the end, and those can be pretty high.
What's better, a buy now, pay later loan or a credit card?
These loans can be a really good alternative to credit cards, and a lot of people are looking for that these days. They just don't want to mess with the lure of all of that available credit hanging over their head. But as with any financial agreement, it's really important to know what you're getting into before you apply, because what you don't know, what you don't understand, can cost you money or can lead to hurting your credit. So when you see one of these loans offered on your favorite retailer's website, click that more information button or that learn more button next to it. Learn a little bit more about the details of it, and if it still sounds like a good deal to you, once you've read up on it, go ahead and take advantage of it, because it can be a good idea. Just make sure that you're making an informed decision. That's always good advice when you're talking about financial agreements, and that certainly applies here.
Thank you, Matt. We always enjoy having you here.
Thank you, Angie. Always good to talk with you.
Yeah, and check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.